Alright, let me actually... I don't think I'm gonna use my webcam. I restarted my PC and everything. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get a new webcam and maybe some better lighting in here because it's just not working. But yeah, did I go live? No, I didn't. It doesn't tell me if I go live on Twitch. It just tells me if I change the title. Alright. But yeah, I wanted to finally do some more attempts, and I guess just some more practice, because, you know, SGDQ is literally, like, my run is quite literally a week from today, so I want to just make sure that I'm, you know, not de-rusted, because I've been doing the Super Pocket stuff, and dude, that was crazy though. I can't believe I actually made it into some, what's it called, like articles. Because yeah, I initially found the tracks in there because I off stream I 100%ed the game. And so much shit happened the last couple of days, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it should be fixed now. I had to restart my PC. It wasn't like picking it up, even after I restarted OBS. So, and then my camera's still glitchy. So, I think I'm gonna try to get a new one soon. Because this one kind of sucks. I got it literally at like Walmart. Yeah, well, it just takes a while for it to boot up again. I have a desktop. So, yeah, I just have like a lot of things like in programs set up to where it just kind of takes forever to get shit back running, and yeah. Oh no, I turn it off like when I'm done with it for the day. I don't like leave it on. Yo, Capri Dog, thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. Welcome on in, everyone. Yeah, we're just kind of recapping on what happened over the past couple days. New Evercade release and stuff. Super Pockets. I might honestly get rid of this, but... Yo, Mario fan. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, so to kind of recap what happened, I basically 100%ed my Super Pocket, and then I found the music player, and I saw that there was like tracks in there that I was like, oh my god, wait, these are like beta tracks that I've never seen before. And I posted about it in like the Banjo Reddit Discord, and people were like, oh my god, wait, these are actually like brand new tracks. And then I posted it to Twitter. It kind of went semi-viral in the Banjo space, I guess. And yeah, I've been ripping the tracks and putting them on my YouTube. If that's why you're like, what the fuck? Why is there so many notifications? It's like, sorry, I'm literally uploading all the unique tracks. Yeah, thanks for good luck, Capri Dog. I actually wanted to do a 100% speedrun on the new Evercade version, but again, SGDQ is coming up, and I might want to save that for after I get back. But yeah, just wanted to do some de-rust, because it's been a couple days since I've done runs. I'm just kind of not taking this like super seriously, I'm not trying to overdo it, I guess. Because I kind of overdid it last time, and I think that kind of bled into my run. But yeah, my arms fucking hurt. I was working out. I think I went too hard during the workout, but yeah, it's crunch time, but like I'm not too worried. My estimate is super chill, so I might honestly like compare against average segments just to see like my averages for most things. Because I don't know how to compare it, like, I think, don't you have to do that in the settings, like, how do you compare against, like, not your PB splits, but your average splits? Well, I think I can, like, it'll show me, like, what my average is. Okay, so it's a 156 is my average, which is pretty good. And then 247 is my average. 240 my average for exit Wamba. 212 my average. Like, look at my average. It's like only 4 seconds off. 4 or 5 seconds off. And then enter prison is not as consistent. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense because the codes are just super RNG based. I gotta remember to like have the codes up during my runs. I'm not gonna remember them. I'll just probably have it up on my phone. Oh, when's BT Recomp? No idea. I think the guy who made that has kind of stepped away because of family-related stuff, and yeah, I know DK64 Recomp just got announced, or at least like a new version that the DK64 Randomizer devs are cooking up, because I guess someone else tried to make a like vibe-coded one that wasn't too good, so they wanted to step in and they made their own. But yeah, that's pretty hype. That's definitely pretty cool. I think there's definitely a lot of interest in it right now because of DK64 and NSO. There's a lot of eyes on the game again. So, yeah, like look at all these, like only 3 seconds off. Like, I pretty much Mango 2 is kind of iffy. USW setup. Oh yeah, my average is kind of scuffed because I do a new route. And then my Hag 1 is only like 10 seconds off, which is like pretty good. That's not bad at all. It's like 10 seconds off my average. And I haven't really done a lot of, again, it's just, I haven't done a ton of runs to endgame yet, so that's kind of how it works, but I don't even really need to compare against average, because like it looks like my average is pretty much like very close to my best, so. And added up, that's probably around like maybe a 40, low 42-ish, maybe mid, I don't know, if you added together my averages. So yeah, I'll just go against my personal best. But yeah, the Evercade version is pretty cool, and also what's something really cool is that the developers of the new Evercade version of Banjo, the Super Pocket, they actually came in several Banjo Discords I'm in, and have like basically offered like, hey, you know, if you find any bugs, let us know, and if you have any questions about the game or any changes, like, yeah, just give us a DM and we'll give you any answers that we can. And that's pretty cool. And yeah, they're like super in the community and stuff, which is like super sick. You know, like, I guess, like, I don't know, maybe, I don't think 4J Studios would have done that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely really cool. And then, yeah, I've been uploading these beta tracks that have kind of gone I mean, not really viral, but you know what I mean? Like, it's big news within the, I guess, Banjo community. Because I was like the first one to 100% the game. Because I just fucking did the speedrun route. And I just like, and I heard that there was like bonus content at the end, so I was just like, okay, I definitely want to check this out as soon as possible. And yeah, I guess there was some really cool stuff in there. For like Lava World, like, there was Lava World tracks there, which is like kind of crazy. That's like brand new. That's never been released before. There's some like Cloud Cuckoo Land stuff in there, like beta stuff, like music tracks, and yeah, it's pretty interesting, honestly. Yeah, I guess we can just start some runs now. My notifications have just been blowing up. Because I just keep kind of just making tweets about it, like tweeting it and then, yeah. And linking the YouTube VOD. Yeah, I haven't uploaded all the tracks yet. Still working on it. Fix the cam. I can't right now. I tried, dude. It just isn't cooperating. I'm gonna probably try to get a new one because it's just not. It's like a $10 Walmart camera I got like 2 years ago. That is just like complete shit. And I don't like it. Alright. Oh, I tried that, yeah. It still just doesn't want to cooperate at all. Oh, I'm just not... Oh my god, I'm not used to BT. The input delay. Oh no. That was what I was afraid of. Playing something else. It's not like... It's not bad or anything, but... Dude, what am I doing? Got any old phones with a cam? Yeah, I've tried that. Well, I've tried it with my current phone. And my phone camera is not that good on there either. Dude, oh my god, fucking hell. I knew I should... Fucking hell. I knew if I played a version... Like, the Evercade version has, like, basically 0 input delay. So I have to get used to the input delay again. I don't think I'm gonna touch... Yeah, I don't want to touch Evercade until my... until after my SGDQ run, because it's, I think, fucking me up. I should be able to readjust pretty quickly, though, but... And also, I'm just, like, not used to 30 FPS Banjo either. Like, it looks kind of weird. The eyes are just, like, white. Why am I playing it in, you know, half speed, I guess? I don't know. It's like, I'm only getting half the frames I usually get. CRT background? Probably not. Oh, I need to put my thing up. But yeah, good news, the Super Pocket Evercade version actually has text skip, so I think that basically makes it faster than Xbox now. If not, I don't know, I mean... I'm not like 1000% sure if it would have been still faster or as fast. Oh my god. Please go to the other way. Yeah. I was just not towards the right direction. But yeah, during my run... Yeah, it just sucks that this shit came out like right before my fucking SGDQ run, so I'm like super distracted. I think I'm using the wrong, yeah, because it's not playing my sounds, my funny haha sounds. This is exactly why I didn't want to play Tooie Rando on N64, because I didn't want to like accidentally get used to N64 again, like the timing of stuff. That's why I wanted to stay on NSO. I'm gonna, what is open layout? Yeah, N64 80%. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot, like the fucking thing is really weird. It's like spaced out or something. I don't know. It's fine, I'll just squish it. That's okay. It's because it has like one less thing, it doesn't have the comparison thing. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why it doesn't have that. It's so funny that, like, a fucking portable version of Banjo-Kazooie has better input delay than the Switch Online version. Well, I guess, I mean, these are technically portable too, because they're on Switch. But like, this is a much powerful console than a fucking little rinky-dinky Super Pocket. So, I don't know. That's just kind of the power of porting things, I guess. Making stuff native. Because emulations, especially N64 emulations, very dodgy. Have I seen Star Fox on Switch too? Yeah, I have the demo on here. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm trying to save money for SGDQ. So I think after SGDQ though I might get it. But yeah, it's pretty much like a shot-for-shot remake, right, of Star Fox 64, which is pretty cool. So I assume the OOT one should be. What am I doing? I'm thinking this is okay. Is the Evercade dumpable? I think it is, yeah. There's like tools out there. I know one community member that is gonna, I think, get the dumping tool and try to look at it. Because I assume there's a lot of demand right now to extract those beta tracks. And to try to get them working, like, on N64. So. Well, the good thing is, like, my muscle memory is still kind of retained because the controls are just so different on the Evercade version that, like, I'm not, like, making weird movement mistakes, I don't think. I am not used to the input delay, though. That's the thing, is, like, there's practically no input delay on Evercade, but on this, there's a little bit of input delay. It's not anything, like, egregious, but it, you can definitely notice it if you switch back and forth. You have to kind of readjust your timing for jumps and stuff. I'm a little bummed the bosses don't die in massive explosions anymore. On the Evercade version? Oh no, sorry. I thought you were talking about Star Fox. My bad. Okay, yeah, that's weird. Maybe they wanted to make it a little bit more family friendly. I don't know. Who knows? Very hard to control in Evercade, yeah, it is. But there is gonna be a analog version with coming out on the Nexus and the VSR, which is like 2 Evercade consoles that support analog controls. There's like a ton of Evercade consoles. It's kind of confusing. It's like, dude, nice fucking camera. Does Tooie have one? Like, does Tooie have a Evercade version that's coming out? Yeah. It's gonna be on the same cartridge that Banjo-Kazooie is gonna be on. It's a Banjo-Kazooie Banjo-Tooie double pack. Both games will be on one cart. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, now that I'm like having some like problems readjusting to NSO, I don't think I'm gonna yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do Evercade until after my SGDQ run. Oh, okay, honestly not terrible. I'm still even. After that mishap in Bottle's house, that wasn't too much of a time loss. But that have the beta tracks too? Yeah, I think it's gonna be the same version. The same version that's on the Super Pocket will be on the cartridge. plugged in. It's the right thing. I was thinking maybe my controller's not plugged in all the way. Maybe that's why. I also might restart the game too, because I remember like there kind of being problems with the game if you don't restart it after a while. Dude. Nintendo DS port when? I actually did see that someone is making a port for Switch for Recomp in the Recomp Discord, which is pretty interesting. For Banjo-Kazooie, I mean. Like, they're porting the Recomp version of Banjo-Kazooie to Nintendo Switch, which is pretty hype. Yeah, Mario 64 is on the DS. It is pretty impressive, though, honestly, that they got Banjo-Kazooie running on the Super Pocket at 60 frames per second with basically no lag. I think there was a little bit of lag in some areas. Like, if you looked off at a ton of geometry on the Super Pocket, it would kind of lag a little bit, but it wasn't much. Like, I definitely could tell the frame rate was down, but it wasn't anything crazy. Probably went down to, like, 40, 50 FPS, which is still above N64, so that's pretty cool. Yo, thanks for blessing the run, Kirby. Appreciate that. Can the recomps be used for modding? Yeah, they can. You can already mod the Banjo-Kazooie recomp. I've actually made some mods for that myself. Yeah, I think I've kind of gotten used to the game again, which is good. It just takes a couple minutes, honestly, of attempts to get used to it again. I think I've kind of lost a little bit of muscle memory in some areas, though. I don't usually think I extend the camera out there. Ugh! Damn it. LeBonk. As importing Banjo into other games? I mean, you can already technically do that with the decompilation. I don't think anybody's done that yet, though. But that's, like, not related to Recomp in any way. Well, I mean, the decomp is related to Recomp, but it's, like, porting Banjo into another game doesn't, yeah, you don't need the recomp at all for that. You just need the decompilation. Or honestly, if you're like fucking crazy, like Wetarobi, you could just do it with assembly. What's up, Quirtykins? I know, it's pretty crazy. I was literally like in my backyard, just like playing the Super Pocket version, and I saw the music player in the menu, and I was like, oh cool, new music player for collecting one of the top items. And then I go through the track list, and I'm like, oh my god, there's Lava World, there's all these like beta tracks I've never heard in my life. And I was like freaking out, and I like rushed to my PC to like tell the Banjo Reddit Discord. And they're like, yeah, these have never been heard before. It's pretty crazy, though. Yeah, it's on my YouTube. There's a list. I made a tweet about it, but if you actually, I think maybe go to like to the Banjo Reddit, it should be like one of the top posts of like basically my Discord message showing all the tracks that are in the Evercade version that's not in the final game that they just added to the music player. But there's like Mine, there's Funfair, there's a beta Witchy World track. It's pretty cool. Oh, nice camera. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna turn this into a no reset if it kind of just ends up being a bad run, which I've already lost 20 seconds, so it's not too great of a early game. Mostly because you know, I got a bonk, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of unique at the beginning, and then like towards the end of the track, like you can definitely hear Witchy World. And you're like, oh, okay. So you kind of just went with the end of the track. Dude, I'm gonna suck at the fucking puzzles. I already know it, cause maybe 90. What else are they hiding from us? I don't know. Like, what if like the Evercade devs like just was like they accidentally left in, or accidentally, you know, oopsie doopsie, totally not on purpose, but they just left in like the Lava World like beta maps and stuff in the files. That'd be crazy. Ice key? No, ice key unlocks the music player. That's what it does. Once you collect the ice key, it unlocks the music player with all those beta tracks. It has every track in the game plus the beta tracks. Yeah. The eggs, I think, unlock like the bottle's bonus cheats, but you're able to like activate them through the menu. Yeah, there might be more beta tracks for Tooie, I don't know. We'll see. A lot of the tracks in Tooie are just beta Banjo-Kazooie stuff, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Bruh. Oh yeah, there's like no, like I don't have like a thing that tells me. Oh, that's weird. I think that's kind of the difference between this one and the other. Ooh. Okay. Wait, I don't need these. Dude, I definitely need to get my hair cut tomorrow. It's like super annoying. I have like a really bad like cowlick on the back of my head or whatever, or my neck, back of my neck. It's been annoying me sleeping. Oh, that's pretty good movement. It's better than the movement I've been doing for that. Yeah. Dude. I guess we'll see. I did kind of hear about that. Well, the price of Xbox hardware is just fucking crazy right now, and nobody's buying it. That's kind of the main problem. And yeah, I don't know. And Rare has Sea of Thieves going for them. That does, you know, kind of, what the hell? It's kind of their live service game. What is going on? I thought I was gonna land. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn this to no reset because now it's pretty much dead. Dude, fucking hell. Stop it. I mean, again, this is like not bad. Like, if this was my GDQ run, I mean, I'm not losing that much time. There's just a lot of very, okay, 2 bonks, but whatever. But, you know, like, that's not, like, crazy time loss or anything. Video market crash? Yeah, I don't know. I think Xbox is, I think they're gonna realize that, okay, this new console that we're, you know, Project Helix or whatever, I think, is that what it's called? They're like they're hybrid console, like PC console hybrid thing. They're gonna soon realize that, like, yeah, we cannot sell this because it's gonna cost like $1,000. Nobody's gonna buy this thing, and we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna get out of the console making space. We're gonna be like Sega, and we're just gonna have all these studios, and we're gonna do PC gaming, and we're gonna, you know, we're gonna go on other consoles. We're gonna go on Nintendo's platform. We're gonna go on PlayStation. But I also did hear that they are interested in selling some of their studios, which is kind of interesting. So like maybe Rare could, I don't know, this is not happening, but I mean maybe Rare could be going by Nintendo. Again, no way. I don't think Nintendo cares about Rare at all anymore. Banjo gets sold to EA. That'd be crazy. Or it gets like sold to like, I don't know. Ah, fuck. Okay, and then Star, Sun, Star. What? Okay, so I did this wrong, I think. Moon, Star, Sun, Star. Like, what did I do wrong? It's not. Huh? Okay, Star, Sun, Star, Moon, Moon. What the I did that! I literally did that! What the fuck is going on with this game, dude? Yeah, that's like really bad. That's like a minute time loss. Well, around 40. I thought I literally did that. I thought I literally did that code. Eh, whatever. I'm just gonna turn this to no reset. It's still not bad pace. It's still sub 42, which is pretty good, potentially. Even with that big mistake. Or I don't know. I must have entered the code wrong. That's probably, again, the game's not gonna. There's not a glitch where it doesn't, not any known glitch where it like messes up the code or whatever. Oh yeah, something? Fucking hell, dude. No. That's absolutely because I'm used to the, Evercade version right now. Come on. You skip the split. Oh, I forgot to fucking reset. Yay. I was not paying attention. Whatever. I don't think it's that much of a time loss. I'm absolutely gonna do that probably during my run, because I'm gonna be like so distracted with commentary and stuff. So. I don't even have Jinjo Village on. That's kind of funny. But yeah, like, I think I'm more than fine. Again, shit could happen during my run, but just not really much. This is just a very, like, straightforward, easy run. But I'm gonna say that, I keep saying that, but something really bad is gonna happen, or I'm gonna go overestimate. Like, I don't know. Thankfully, like, I do have the rewind thing, so, like, the only really, really bad thing that can happen is if I die during Hag 1. Dude. But, yeah. Dude. Of course. Damn it, I held R. I need to get this. I can technically die in Atlantis too, which would lose a bit of time, but it's, again, not anything really super crazy. Like, I could drown in Atlantis or something. But yeah, there's a lot of backups I can do with this route specifically. Okay, I'd like not use the stick either. Alright. I lost a bit of time, mostly due to not resetting and some minor time losses. Oh shit, I need to do the game select thing. I forgot that that's a new time save. That does actually save a bit of time. But yeah, honestly, my estimate should probably be like a 44. But I'm just gonna be safe and just keep it at a 46. Just in case. Just in case something crazy happens. Like, I wanna... That's like 5 minutes off my... It's not even that much either, so... Yeah, honestly, this might save time again because of the new game select strat. Because it does save, like, I think 1/3 of a second. Maybe more. Because I'm not sure if I, you know, did everything optimally, but... Dude? Alright, not terrible, but could be way better. I've had better JRL puzzles. I just need to... I mean, I'm not, like... Again, losing 3 seconds on a fucking puzzle is not gonna make or break my SGDQ run. So... Like, that's not the problem that I need to be focusing on right now. Like, yeah, I would like to PB again, and obviously having more consistent puzzles means I can more consistently PB, but I don't know. Interesting. I haven't really had any problems, like, I think, with Beak Buster being on Z or on the trigger. Maybe just because I'm so used to this game from speedrunning it. But, dude, I'm absolutely gonna just stare at, like, the screen and be like, where the hell do I need to go right now? When I'm, like, in the silo. I do that all the time when I'm, like, either, like, not focusing or I'm nervous. No, they don't. They don't let me play splits, but I can definitely tell, like, if my run is bad or whatever. I pretty much know, like, what all the time losses kind of add up to. Am I a god gamer or just regular? Probably just regular. I'm not that good at video games, to be honest. I'm just good at these games, because I put a lot of time into them. I will say, I am pretty decent at Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty good at the, you know, that little battle royale game that they call Fortnite. At the building. I do be building Taj Mahals on the daily basis now. I haven't played that game forever though. That used to be my main game for this, like, streaming wise. I am surprised that worked. I thought I was gonna get hit. I must have just got kind of lucky with the hitbox placement. I also need to be spamming B and A faster. What was my last casual game? Let's see. Probably Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I was playing that. I didn't actually finish it though. I still need to finish it. But I was playing that a lot. What's up, N64 Gary? Yeah, no problem, dude. I'm honestly as, like, shocked as everyone else is with the tracks. Like, they're so cool that they were in that port. I'm glad I was able to release them online super quickly, so. Oh my god, wait, this is gonna be a huge fucking gold, dude. Did I not get something, or just, no, that's like a 4-second gold, holy fuck. Damn. My Gyro sucks. For this, like for Banjo-Tooie, it takes a bit. If I remember correctly, yeah. There's only a couple mods and they're not like super active, but they usually get done in about a week. Like that's the latest. But now I don't mod Banjo-Tooie. I only mod Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah. Yeah, this one is gonna be kind of scary during the run because this one's really easy to mess up. This is actually what you want, though, I think. I need to get. I don't know why I didn't get into Talent Trout. It doesn't matter. Again, it's just very small time loss, but I'm gonna lose time here though because it is blue. My gold is technically. Oh, okay. Wait, not actually terrible. Yeah, 4 seconds. That sounds about right. Green just saves so much time. I wish you could get green every time. Is it possible to port Evercade Banjo to PC? I think so. So from what I've been told, Evercade runs on Linux. I think it's like ARM-based Linux. So I think if you have some sort of converter or something, you could maybe get it running on PC, but you might need to modify it to get it working. But it's, I think, theoretically possible. It wouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. Someone that has like a little bit of experience of reverse engineering should get it working relatively quickly once it gets dumped. Although I don't know how fast that would be, but I think theoretically, yes. Yeah, but I'm not 100% sure though. There might be some more technical things that might prevent it, like maybe some proprietary, because it is like not exactly Linux, it's like a Linux fork, so it's like a little bit modified, so. But I think like an experienced hacker could probably crack it pretty quickly. I don't know though. We'll see. But I don't know. I think what is cool though is that if you really want to, you can actually just buy the cart and then dump it on your PC. So you're like kind of still supporting Evercade in that way. It's not actually that much. It's like 30 bucks. So, like, if you just don't want to get the console, I bet you can probably do something like that. I think I'm doing the navigation wrong here too. Oh, nice gold. Okay. I don't even think I didn't think my movement there was pretty that good. But yeah, there's just a lot of stupid time loss. From like most of my time loss is from that stupid prison compound code. And then some of it is like some minor stuff. I think it was like Witchy World. Yeah, Witchy World too. Ew. Oh, what am I doing? Thinking this is the first time I'm entering GGM. Nice one. Thankfully, I didn't use the warp pad, because I think if I used the warp pad there, it would have canceled the warp. And that is really bad if that happens during my run. That is very, very terrible. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, nice. I actually got the 41x. That's pretty good. I'm inching closer and closer, honestly, getting sub 40. Some of the best. Yeah. But obviously, I assume they want you to buy the console, but I actually have a VSR, so I will be playing it, like, you know, on the console when it comes out. And obviously, I think this kind of goes without saying, but like for speedruns, like it probably should be banned on PC because it's not like official hardware. I think we should probably encourage people to actually get the official cart and stuff just because like there might be differences in running it on PC versus the actual you know, like official hardware version. It's kind of like emulating it in a way, but I don't know. We'll see if honestly it's like okay, nice. Dumbass. What? Am I just too far away? Like, I don't think maybe I'm not spamming Z enough. I think I'm going too slow with my shots. That's whatever. I mean, again, for my GDQ run, that is not bad. That is not bad if that happens. As long as I just don't get fucking hit. There we go. She only threw one fireball there, so that's a 1 cycle. I want to get the 1 cycle because it's faster. Yeah, I haven't actually gotten the Nexus. If it comes out first on the Nexus, I might get it just so that I can get the carts first. Like, if it's exclusive to the Nexus at launch, then I might get the Nexus. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm still not pulling the trigger on it just yet. I'm gonna get hit, yeah. Oh, nice. Perfect. I'm gonna get some health. I'm just gonna act like this is my GDQ run, so get health. Right over here. Get the eggs. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're good on eggs. We don't need any more. That's what's super sick about this run. I think I'm a little bit too close. Yeah, but so they have another console called the VSR, and you're actually allowed to play with whatever controller you want that's supported on there. I think pretty much like every modern controller is supported on that console, so like the N64 one as well. So if you want to like play it the OG way, like the way I'm playing it right now, actually, I'm playing the Switch version, but I'm playing on the 64 controller. Yeah, that's a thing. So I don't think the Nexus is gonna let you do that. I think it only is gonna let you, like, it doesn't let you connect to like a TV or anything, or have custom controllers. I forgot how fucking long the Banjo-Tooie fight is, dude. Like, holy fuck. It's like, when is this gonna be over? I'm way too close, yeah. Okay, whatever. That's actually not terrible. I backed that up pretty well. I probably should just use fire eggs, but... Okay, cool. 2 cycle. I thought she's gonna do the 3. Dude, stop moving me! Stupid minion. Minion. The new Minion movie out, actually. Not the same Minion, though, but you know what I mean. Oh my... Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, I'm okay. Well, GG's. Not terrible. I missed a lot of 1 cycles, and then that ending was pretty bad, so that pretty much lost me, like, I think like 5 seconds for the 2 cycles, and then like 5 seconds for the ending. Maybe more. Actually, probably more. Yeah. Probably like 7 or 8 seconds. Yeah, I mean, again, if this was my GDQ run, I would be pretty satisfied with it. It's only 1.5 minutes off my PB. Not bad. Could be way better though. I've had better runs, better resets, but like again, just it's still like what 3.5 minutes off my estimate, so. And it like beats the last like run, the last 80% no Bitclips run, which is technically GDO's, which I think is like a 44-minute time. So, and again, I am on NSO on the Switch version, so it does save me like I think 1 minute or something, but. At least in this category. Other categories I think it saves like several minutes. I think at 100% it might save like 10 minutes or something. It's pretty crazy. Like how much time, no lag, and I think it has faster loads. Yeah, a little bit faster loads. So it's not much, just very marginal. Yeah, I think I did the game pretty quickly. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. I think the game has been done quickly. So. But yeah, for the new people in chat, I'm going to be doing a, SGDQ run. I think like a bot message from Nightbot may have appeared a couple times, but yeah, I think it's going to be around midnight, July 9th, which means it's like the first run of the day. It's like midnight, I think, Central Time, so it's going to be 1 a.m. Eastern and then like 10 p.m. West Coast time, so. But yeah, at the event, it's gonna be at midnight, which is Minnesota's Central Time. Yeah, I'm pretty used to the game again, honestly. I think I've had way too much caffeine today too. I had like a Celsius, if you know what that is. It's like a caffeine drink, and then I freaking had a Mountain Dew Baja Blast from Taco Bell, which my brother got me. I'm trying not to eat that shit or drink that shit and eat that shit, but man, like, I'm just starting to like get back into working out and stuff. Yeah, I told him that to not do that again. So Tooie has like 269 anti-piracy checks. Oh, it does it? Yeah, I think it does, honestly. Well, I don't know if it's anti-piracy checks. I think it's just the game being bad on emulator. Mostly because this game's memory system is ridiculous. There's just so much shit this game needs to load, and so it does some crazy, like, memory tricks, like, in the background to load certain stuff and deload certain stuff, and it's pretty crazy. And it's constantly, it's one of the most intensive games on the N64 when it comes to like memory management and stuff. And like on NSO they had to do a lot of patching to like make it run as good as it does, because it stutters like a lot without the patching. Yeah, well, that's actually one of the reasons why it lags a lot and the load zones are so long, is because of it not using like the expansion pack. This game runs on 4 megabytes, just like Super Mario 64, so it's pretty crazy. Pretty revolutionary game, but I think it would have been nice if it got delayed to the GameCube just so the frame rate was a little bit better, and they maybe could have done more too. Like, let's be honest, like the N64 is pretty limiting, so they could have maybe done a little bit more on the GameCube. Because they did do that with Dinosaur Planet. They eventually shifted that over to GameCube, which I know pretty much after the N64, Rare's titles weren't as good, but I don't know, Star Fox Adventures is, from what I've heard, is a pretty decent, like, cult classic type game, like a hidden gem. I don't know. Well, on XBLA, they actually just redid all the demos, if I remember correctly. They just redid them all. But yeah, on here, what's really funny is that, so Banjo-Tooie and Banjo-Kazooie actually have like better demo implementation than some of the other N64 games like Mario 64 and Donkey Kong 64. So if you're familiar with like the DK64 Vine test, where on like emulator and other like unpatched like versions of the game, on the first demo he'll like miss the vine and like fall into the water, and like it will desync the demo. So that doesn't really happen in this game and in Banjo-Kazooie, because I believe the demo movement is tied to like how much the game is being sped up. And so the game is actually like dynamically being sped up. Like, so if the game lags less, it will speed up to match the demo inputs, right? It's kind of an ingenious way of getting around that. And so Donkey Kong 64 just doesn't have that, and that's why the demos don't desync on here, and that's why they're super fast, because they just didn't need to change them. Which is weird, because in Banjo-Kazooie, the demos are actually like, they did some patching to slow them down, but in this game, they just didn't fucking care for NSO. They were just like, there's too many of these goddamn demos, we're just gonna, you know, we're just gonna leave them alone. They don't desync, but some of them are really fast, and especially if the Witchy World opening world like puzzle is super fast. And it's like kind of annoying. especially in the speedrun, to like do it optimally because it's so fucking fast, it's ridiculous. The game is just constantly at 1.5x speed, and you just cannot control shit. And you have to like very, very, very slowly navigate the stick to like move the puzzle pieces and do an optimal puzzle, and it's just very inconsistent. Because on N64 and I guess even Xbox has brand new demos, but the puzzle pieces they actually slowly like move out of the puzzle, and then they go to the sides. So you can actually see like, you can kind of like prepare for like what you're gonna do. Like, okay, I'm gonna grab this puzzle piece first and this puzzle piece second. You can't really do that on here because it's so fast. You get right into it and you're like, oh my god, okay, I gotta figure out, you know, like you just have to guess because all the puzzle pieces also are RNG based, so you don't really know, like it's not gonna be the same every time. But yeah, it's really annoying on this version, but I guess the benefit of them being really fast, yeah, I know, I have so much caffeine in me, Banal. That's what's going on. I have so much fucking caffeine, it's ridiculous. I'm like really jittery right now. I drank way too much caffeine. But the demos, what was I talking about? The demos again? Fuck, I already lost my train of thought. Dude, that's how much caffeine I have in my fucking, yeah, I know, I was about to say, like, I did some exercises today, so I don't know. I gotta do more. I had 3 coffees today, crazy. Yeah, I had like a Celsius that has like a ton of caffeine in it, and like half a Baja Blast. Did I drink it all in the last 30 minutes? No, it was like a couple hours ago. But I'm just like not really used to caffeine that much. I kind of just started drinking caffeine a lot more. Mostly because I kind of get really tired in the mornings, and it kind of helps me like get motivated. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, what I was trying to say is that because the demos are so fast on NSO, on the Switch version, you actually save a lot of time to them. And so if you actually like look at an optimal NSO puzzle versus an optimal N64 puzzle, you're saving like probably around 10 to 15 seconds per puzzle. It's pretty crazy. And we have like what? Like 4 of them in this run. And each one, like for example, the JRL puzzle doesn't save that much time because it's not very laggy on N64. You can even kind of tell that the puzzle pieces move pretty, what's the right word, like, intentionally? I don't know, like, they don't look super fast. They look like they're actually moving at the same pace as the game or whatever, but yeah, that one doesn't save that much time, but the one in, yeah, Witchy World and stuff, that saves a lot of time, and MT saves a little bit of time, and GGM saves a little bit of time too, so, especially on, like, the text as well, so. But yeah. I'm just gonna check a few things. Dude, my notifications are just fucking crazy right now. Because I'm uploading like all these tracks and stuff, and a lot of comments that I would like to respond to. I think I have to go to YouTube Studio. Yeah. Oops, I keep accidentally disliking people's comments. So I like to heart everyone's comments because you know, if you comment on my video, that makes me really happy. So if you take time out of your day to say something about my video, that's really cool. Obviously, if it's like a hate comment, then I won't. Then I won't heart it, but you know what I mean. Sounds like Stardew Valley. It's funny. Yeah, definitely, like, after stream, I'll upload a couple more tracks. I mean, I obviously want to upload pretty much all of them. I've already uploaded the ones that are, like, super unique and haven't ever been heard before, but, the rest are kind of just the same versions we've heard before that have been leaked by Kirk Hope, so. Small Snare 76, appreciate you following the channel. Welcome on in. Alright, let's do some more runs. Yo, what's up, Heavy? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Heavy will also be at SGDQ, so I think we're going to be doing a lot of Randomizer and hanging out, so that'll be definitely a lot of fun. Oh, it's just my arms are killing me. Yeah, I'm super excited too, yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun. That's what's really cool though, is you get to like meet a lot of people that you usually wouldn't meet in person. You actually get to hang out and do shit. Sometimes it is a bit awkward, but you know, we're all, you know, kind of nerds and shit, so it doesn't matter. Who gives a shit, bro? We're all fucking nerds. Yeah, I'll be at the event more, like, I think a day longer than last year. So, and it's really nice because I'm gonna basically be, like, right next to the event. Like, 5 minutes away, so. But yeah. I can just basically be at the event all the time. Not have to, like, go back to an Airbnb that's, like, 10-15 minutes away. It'll be awkward, but we can talk about Banjo. Yeah, no, I mean, no, it'll be super sick. Like, it'll be a lot of fun. Like, 1000%. Yeah, definitely. I honestly don't really need to practice that much either. Which is pretty nice. Like, I just did a run where I was like super rusty because I was used to the input delay and physics of like the Evercade version of Banjo. But now I'm kind of back into it, so it only took about a run to get back into the groove of things. And it wasn't that terrible either, so I got a big gold too. Like, fucking hell. I got a 4-second gold for JRL. I didn't realize my JRL was that bad. But yeah, I mean, this would be like a 4009 if I included the... Okay, I gotta get going here. I'm like actually just yapping at this point, sitting here doing nothing. Alright, sorry. Sorry for the people that actually want to watch me speedrun this game. I'm just, that's my bad. Ever world record coming? Well, I could just probably do a run and it would be considered world record. I don't know. Yeah, I think there's like honestly a lot more hype into Evercade now because of those like beta tracks. And so there might be a lot more people like interested in maybe like running it, but I guess we'll see. Because I was talking to Univin today and he was like, yeah, I actually kind of want to get it now because I didn't realize there was like extra content in it. He just thought it was like a average Banjo port. Dude, that's exactly what I don't want to happen during my run. I can just, yeah, this is just good enough. Get out of the way! What am I doing? I thought I was already in Talent Draw for some reason, that was weird. Yeah, I know, VGC is pretty crazy. I think I'm in a couple other articles too. I was honestly like not expecting that. I thought it was just gonna be kind of like a cool like, you know, if you know type thing. But yeah, people definitely come out for the Banjo unused content. They definitely love that shit. They will come out and yeah, just completely go crazy over it, so. Yeah, the fall, yeah. I thought so too, so. It might make for some good clips too of like me failing something and I have to like reset and it's just like, ah. Yeah, they also, yeah, I saw that they had an article about the recomp, yeah. Because I think the main guy who, like, kind of runs that, his name's, like, Andy Robinson? I think that's his name? I think he was, like, a part of Rare or something. Or, like, maybe Platonic, I don't remember. So he kind of, like, he has a good, like, working relationship with, like, ex-Rare and current Platonic employees. I remember he did the interview like a couple years ago for like the 25th anniversary. Of him kind of just like talking about Banjo, like all the main devs of the game. Like got them all together, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely have seen him around. He's always tapped into Banjo and the Rare stuff. Yeah. Yeah, pretty. Another red potion Klungo, so this is gonna be not gonna be that good. Oh wow. It wasn't even, I didn't even save time there. Boo. Yeah, that's like just so much time lost. Like it's actually crazy how much time you lose on red compared to green. like an optimal red, like you can do an optimal red pretty easily, but doing a optimal green is pretty hard, and honestly blue too. But yeah, they like red loses like 9 seconds compared to like an optimal green. It's like crazy. Like optimal red and optimal green for Congo is just crazy. Because like blue potion's not that much compared to green. Like it's still like, I think 2 or 3 seconds. I actually was looking at, I think Pidgey did some timing like a couple years ago, and it was on a paceman, and I was kind of surprised like how much time red loses in this category. In no DCW, it's not that big of an issue, but it's like only like a second or two, I think, like the RNG you get. So red because of the time loss. No, literally. And then green because it saves the most amount of time. I've actually never thought of it that way. That's crazy. I've never realized that like, yeah, red potion loses you time because it's red. Green loses you or saves you a lot of time because it's green. You know, green for green split. Like, that's pretty. Huh. Yeah, they knew. And then blue because like it's like kind of in between red and green. Fuck. Yeah, I'm like way too. Dude. They patched Plateau early, chat. It's over. I'm playing on PAL. I'm playing on PAL. No. But yeah, that doesn't work on PAL because you just don't have enough height. Because the frame rate. It's pretty funny. Dude. Oh my god. I should reset. I'm already 447 best. Holy fuck, dude. Already lost 21 seconds. And again, I shouldn't reset until like it's absolutely over. I could just like clutch it up and get a clean ass run. I also gotta remember to go to game selection instead of normal resetting. Oh, oops, I'm not paying attention. I was looking at Discord. Oopsie daisy. Lost like a second there or something. Also, like, dinner levitation might be kind of scary in the run. Because I might be, like, nervous and I might mess up the timing. Because I'm just, like, so used to, you know, doing it a certain way, like when I'm pretty calm, because it's like early game. I don't know. I could like just... What's nice though is that like if I keep failing something for like a certain amount of time, I do have like a backup Jiggy, which is Pillars, I think. I think Pillars is like the one backup jig you want to get if you like this one. If you just want to like continue the run. And honestly, Pillars is not that hard on NSO either. Fat finger the arrow button there. How did I miss that? No! Damn. I wonder how much time loss this is. I would not be doing it like that fast on it in my run either, because like that is a bit janky and I don't know, yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. It's still possible, PB's still possible, so I'll just continue until it's over. I don't want to keep like resetting like in the beginning. Honestly, it's just not very good for your consistency, and it's kind of boring for y'all to watch me constantly reset early game. you definitely want to see more of the game on your stream. Come on. That was not a good line. Yeah, I probably should turn the camera away. I think that's what N64 Record does, so that I have like a better line to the silo. I just haven't practiced that. It's like something, like a very minor little time save that I just have not had any motivation to put into the run. Because it just doesn't save enough time for me to care. I think it's also like a lag reduction strat too, but again, I don't really have to do that on here. But it just kind of makes it easier to navigate yourself to the silo. Come on. Damn it. Almost a 94. It's just so hard to move the puzzle pieces on here. Oh, I lost, I saved 7 seconds there, lost a second. Probably just do that puzzle. Dude. Oh my god. Okay, that was, whoa. I had to readjust for that. I was about to say, that was pretty good fire, but kind of messed it up a little bit. Yeah, my way. Nice. Okay, I thought I was actually going to go into first person there. Yo, Pixel. Thanks for the raid, dude. Hope your runs went well. You had a good run, then goofed it, yeah. It happens. It happens. What pace were you at? Like what was your some of the best before it fell apart? Ah, damn. I mean, that's pretty good, though. Like, that's definitely... Okay, nice decline. Oops. Dude. There we go. That was not good flies, but it was okay. Ow! Damn, I was too far away. Ah, CSW early, damn. Oh yeah, when you're nervous, man, that trick is just, ugh. That'll kick you in the ass. Oh, yo, Heavy. Yeah, I appreciate the $10. I did that wrong. The run's already dead. It's a 4103 pace. I don't even remember what the code was. It's like star. Oh, no, it's moon, star, sun, star, star. Yeah, I was second try. Alright, whatever. I'm in bad RNG on the codes today. Yeah, I appreciate the $10 though. That's definitely gonna help a lot. Helping me get there to summer games done quick. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get sub 2 pixel. Like if you're on what 158 4x pace, like out of RBB, yeah, it's happening. Well, actually, in FFM, RBB is kind of in the middle of the run compared to no FFM. I'm kind of thinking of no FFM, but I mean that's still pretty good. Yeah, it's happening. Don't worry, it's happening. You're getting that sub 2. So I'm trying to get a sub 41 in this category. I'll definitely say it's probably not as tough as getting a sub 2, but yeah, it's been kicking me in the ass. It would be nice to get a sub 41 before SGDQ, just to kind of break that minute barrier. Actually, this is not that hard. Any percent with Bitclips is pretty tough, but any percent no Bitclips is like kind of like a baby category. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that's really tough, honestly, for like newer people and for like beginner runners is Hag 1, which is not even a trick. Hag 1 itself is harder than any trick in this run. Isn't that crazy? Like most people like that this is like kind of their first category and they've never ran Tooie before. Like they have a hard time with Hag 1. Like 5 HP Hag 1. Yeah, honestly it's not too bad though. Like once you understand how Hag 1 works and where you need to stand and where you need to shoot, it's really not that hard. I think people kind of struggle with it because they kind of do different things every time and they're not really anticipating what they need to do. Like they don't have enough consistency with the fight. And like, yeah, once you learn where you need to stand, what you need to do, like it's honestly not too tough. The ending is pretty hard though, I will say, but once you get used to it, like it's not. You'll get it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how fast it is, cause like it will probably be faster than Xbox, but will it be faster than this? Than the Switch version? I don't know. The hitbox extension and stuff saves a lot of time. But I mean, I have no idea how much, because we know that, okay, BK on Super Pocket / Evercade has tech skip. It has it. So technically, Super Pocket is the fastest version of the game right now. But nobody's running that shit. Because nobody's running fucking BK on a D-pad. But once it releases on VSR, that's when shit, that's when you need to take it seriously. Yeah, not until the Nexus or VSR. Well, Nexus is kind of rough because you can't connect it to a TV, so you'd have to, again, like, capture it with your camera, which isn't that great and kind of annoying to deal with. Do we know how much the VSR is? It's kind of gone up in price. I know on Amazon it's kind of sold out right now, but you can get like a cartridge bundle with it, and I think it's like 130 right now. It used to be 110. That's what I bought mine for. It was $110. I got it like 2 months ago because I knew this was going to happen. There was going to be demand for it, so... Mine is just kind of sitting in a drawer right now because I don't need it for anything else, really. Wonder if the Evercase dudes will make a BK BT bundle? I mean, they are. That's what the cartridge on the Nexus is gonna be. Or at least, it's not gonna be on the Nexus, but like, you get a Nexus, you also get the BKBT cart. No, yeah, me too. I think the Nexus is pretty cool, but like, I don't really care about playing it casually. I would like to speedrun it and check for differences and stuff like that. Which is, you know, I already have it on Switch, and it's again, probably just gonna be better on VSR. I think the devs even know that. They were saying that in the Discord. They're just like, yeah, get it on the VSR. Like, you don't have to get on Nexus. That's just a marketing thing. But I don't know. Here's the thing, though. Is the double pack gonna release with the Nexus separately, or do you have to buy a Nexus to get the double pack? Which, okay, they have said it's going to be sold separately, but when is it going to be sold separately is the question. Is it worth it to buy the bundle just to get the Nexus, and then just sell your Nexus just so you can get the BK version early? Like, is that worth, like, do we think that's worth? Is the question. Because or maybe you could find somebody that's gonna buy the Nexus but doesn't want Banjo. Honestly, I should make like an Evercade command, because yeah, it is kind of confusing to explain. But there's this thing called Evercade. It's like a line of consoles. They have like officially supported like or licensed retro games on there, and it was just announced a couple months ago, and even one of the devices just recently released that has Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Well, you know what Evercade is. I know about the handheld. Yeah, so the Nexus is like their new device coming out. It's like a Switch-like device. It doesn't connect to the TV though, but it's kind of like a Steam Deck-ish, Steam Deck Switch type device. It has analog triggers on it, and yeah, the VSR is a Evercade device that plugs into your TV or monitor through HDMI. It's meant to be played on console. And yeah, and that's kind of the best way to... We think it's probably going to be the best way, which I think it is, because you can capture with a capture card. The best way to, like, play those Banjo ports. Currently, the Banjo-Kazooie is on Super Pocket, which I actually have right here. It's right next to me. If I had my camera on, I would show you. But yeah, it's not a great version of the game. You can't connect it to your TV. It runs on a fucking D-pad. It has kind of jank controls. It's not terrible. I actually think it's pretty decent for what they were, you know, the dev team was kind of given, like but yeah, I mean, it runs really well too. Like, it's like no input delay. It's so funny that a little trinket Game Boy device has better input delay than the Switch version of these games. I just find that so fucking funny, and it runs at 60 fucking frames per second. Like, that's crazy, dude. That's fucking insane. Like, that's crazy. I mean, that's just the power of having a native port on a device like this. That's the power of it. That's what you get when you have a native port, so instead of emulation. you get to, you know, adjust things and, you know, have it run the best it, you know, possibly can. Yeah. It does take a lot of effort, though. It is way easier to emulate a release, like just emulate the N64 version, than port it, because it requires you to, like, you know, compile a new version and adjust things and make sure it works, and like you have to have access to the source code, which Nintendo doesn't have access to the source code for a lot of these games. And if they wanted to make them native ports, they would just make them like into Star Fox 64, like the new Star Fox game. They would just make it better, so, and not like the actual original versions. But yeah. And honestly, like, I think there is a element of that, like, people kind of do prefer the emulated version because it is like super accurate, like a lot more accurate to the original release. Because there's just a lot more changes, like in port versions, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the Banjo ports on here have like Exit to Witch's Lair. It has a whole new music player, extra stuff, stop and swap implementation. Like, it has a lot more settings, and you know, there's a lot more stuff like that. And it's not like completely one-to-one with the original version. You know, 60 FPS as well. Yeah, I think mostly that's a good thing, like that those changes are in the new version. But alright, I'm yapping too much, but I'm yapping too much. I need to do more runs. Yeah. So when you 100% the game, or you don't technically need to 100% the game, you just have to get all 100 jiggies. Once you get all 100 jiggies, and you watch the ending like cutscene where it shows the stop and swap items, it will unlock them, the locations in which you need to go, you know, grab them, or collect them. And then once you collect all of them, you get a lot of certain like extra cheats and stuff. Like, you get a music player, I think you get the music player if you collect the ice key. And then like the other eggs, I think you get like the bottles bonus transformations in that menu, so you don't have to enter them manually. And I think if you get all of them, you get like, you can have wishy-washy banjo. Like, you can dynamically change into wishy-washy banjo anywhere you want. It's pretty cool. That might be broken for something, I don't know. I'm interested in kind of trying to break the new version, but I just want to kind of be hands off of it until after SGDQ, because I just want to focus on uploading the unused tracks, which I've been doing, and then just focus on Banjo-Tooie any % no Bitclips. I don't want to play anything, I don't want to play anymore, because I don't want to get used to it, and then I fuck up shit during my run at SGDQ, so I'm going to set that aside until that's over. Which is not that long. It's gonna only be like a week or two. And then once, you know, that wraps up, then I will look into it more. Yeah. Oh, the Harbor Masters, or the... There is a DK64 recomp coming out soon. But, I don't think it's gonna have stop and swap, unless someone mods it in. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Because now we kind of know, like, how that works. Alright, I need to do a run. Hold on. I'm just so, like, hyper today, because I had too much caffeine today. So... I think it would be cool though, like I definitely want to start running Evercade once it comes out on VSR, like BK 100%. I actually want to take it seriously on there if it is the fastest version, like official version of the game. Getting the GDQ yaps early, exactly, yeah. Maybe I should just douse myself with caffeine during my run. It will be at like midnight, so maybe I should, I don't know. Maybe I'll be really tired. Yep, it's starting on Sunday. My run's gonna be a week... No, not a week from today. It's gonna be a week from Thursday. It's gonna be like at midnight though, so it's gonna be the first run of the day. Got fucking red potion again. Yeah, I think if you go to gamesdonequick.com, you'll be able to see the schedule and when my run is, so just keep an eye on that. It's been like constantly changing. They like even ping me about like, yeah, your run's gonna be like 30 minutes earlier than it normally was gonna be, and I think they like had some people drop out or something too. They added backup runners. So there's just a lot of schedule shifting going around. Yeah, what was I talking about before? I was talking about Evercade for BK. Yeah, if Evercade turns out to be like the fastest version, and it's pretty good. Like it feels good to play and stuff. Yeah, I might take 100% a little bit more seriously and maybe try to bop the world record or something. That'd be pretty cool, like the N64 record. I know now that records actually, like, Oxlin has a 155 on Recomp, which is pretty cool. Maybe I could try to bop that too, but... Wow, that was weird. He, like, ran right into the camera. It, like, flashed for a second. Ugh. Yeah, who knows? Maybe any percent will be faster on Evercade. Like, if Evercade has N64 style Bitclips where you can like fall through the ground without beat busting, then it probably will be the fastest version for any percent. And I know not a lot of people are gonna like that, but... Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Why did I split there? That's not a split. Oopsie daisy. Yeah. So it's technically on Wednesday, but it's been flip-flopping between Wednesday and Thursday because it's like right at midnight. It's kind of funny. I think it's on Wednesday if you're on the West Coast, and it's on Thursday if you're on the East Coast, so... Ah. Dude. Oh my god, what is that Globo? That's such a bad Globo. When's Thursday? Yeah, it's a new day on the calendar. Yeah, this run's pretty fucking terrible too. It's not a very good early game. Yeah, I need to like maybe be a little bit more like, I don't know, like calm during, I don't know if that's the right term. Like, I don't want to like be like, oh my god, this run sucks, and like, oh my god, this is such a terrible run, and it's like only a minute off my PB. I need to just like get that out of my system, you know, when I'm up on stage there, because that kind of like bleeds negativity into the run, and it kind of brings the vibes down. So I was kind of doing that in my BK run, and I think, yeah, I should just, if something bad happens, just like kind of, you know, laugh at it and keep the vibes up. What's up, Brandino? Yeah, Brandino will be on my couch for my SGDQ run, so. No British Columbia, that's a crazy. Yep, that's totally what the acronym, yep, totally. Yeah, how are you feeling for your run, Brandino? You think you're pretty locked in, or you need a little bit more practice? You feeling locked in? Nice. Yeah, I'm honestly feeling pretty good about mine, too. I mean, it's not that hard of a run. But, you know, Murphy's Law, you never know. Like, my average for runs has been pretty good. It's been, like, around, like, a 42-minute time, so that's, like, 4 minutes, like a 4-minute difference between my estimate, so. Yeah, I don't know how that, I forgot how that works, honestly. I think last year, I think asked to be in the front run. I don't know how that works. I kind of forgot. I think I can like request people to be up front. And I think it can be, honestly, quite a lot of people. I don't think it has to be like only a couple people. It could be like maybe 10 people. Yeah, pretty much like all the Banjo people in the Banjo community can sit in the front. I don't care. If you're a part of the Banjo community, you can sit in the front. Yeah, I think like I could ask like if someone is up in the front that is like not a part of the community or something. I don't know. I remember them telling me that I can like, or they can ask them to move or whatever. I'm not 100% sure how that works. It was kind of, it's kind of vague. I don't remember much, honestly, during my GDQ run, because I was just so fucking nervous. And I was just so locked in just to the run, because I was like, dude, if I fuck this shit up, which I kind of did at the end of the day, but I was underestimated, but, you know, I was kind of nervous. And I don't remember much. The only thing I remember is literally the VOD of the run. I'm like, oh yeah, I did that during the run. And I like rewatch it sometimes. I'm sure, honestly, there's not gonna be that many people though. Here's the thing though, there's not gonna be that many people in the crowd. It's like, it's a fucking midnight run. So, there's gonna be a lot less people compared to last time. So you probably will be fine, like finding a seat. Yo, what's up, Rydog? Rydog's gonna be my roommate. Morning. Well, I hope everything's going well. Yeah, we're just talking about SGDQ. About the run and everything. No! It's gonna be a weird camera, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch all that run, because I want to watch Wand of Gamelon and Tears of the Kingdom, because they're like back to back. So that'll be sick. There's a little Zelda block right there. I get to watch Brandino's sick run, and then it goes straight into Tears of the Kingdom run. Talking Zelda block. It's like 2 runs though, right? It's the Zelda duology. I don't know what to say. Come on. Ah! Wait, that was a bad puzzle. Oh, also, I'm actually going to be commentating, not that many people know this because I haven't really talked about it, but I'm going to be commentating the Ukulele in the Impossible Lair run. That's like right after my run. Which is really nice that they did that. So, I'm not familiar with the speedruns of the game, but I've played it before. So I'll just kind of be there to like react to it. It's like a 20-minute run, it's pretty chill, so. I think Spike Vegeta is also going to be on the couch, which is going to be kind of crazy. I've never met Spike Vegeta yet, so. Yeah, I know, his vibes are fucking insane, dude, like, he can bring the vibe up out of any run, it's, like, I've seen his, Donkey Kong Country runs, and they're, yeah, the vibes are immaculate. No! Dude, okay, this happened during my run, that'd be bad. This is not, yeah, that's good. That's not that big of a deal. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, probably. I'm probably gonna go to bed like right after the ukulele run, so that I can catch the Zelda runs, Brandino's run, and Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, dude, Brandino's run is gonna be so much fun. Bruh. I mean, that's not terrible. 14 seconds. I mean, this is just not PBing anymore. I'm literally tied for PB. Ugh. That's just how tight this category is. It's pretty optimized now. Okay, I actually have not missed that in a while. It's kind of hard to miss on here. Yeah, I think I'm I already did no reset today, so I'm just gonna reset that. Yeah, I've been collecting them like Infinity Stones. Nice. Is that the first time I think I've already asked you this, but I forgot. Is that the first time the CDI games have been at, I think Hotel Mario's been at a GDQ. I've seen that before, but is it the first time that the Zelda one of the Zelda ones have been? Oh, online. Okay, interesting. But it's gonna be the first time in person? That's pretty sick. Excited for Ukulele Cart? Yeah, me too, honestly. It seems pretty cool. It definitely copies a lot from, like, Super Mario Kart. With, like, how the item boxes are and stuff. Yeah, but from what I've seen, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it has, like, the same vibes as like, Rare's, or I guess Rare Staff's, like previous kart racing games. But I mean, that could be subject to change. You know, maybe they definitely, with the Platonic peeps, they like to show their games off very early on in development, which honestly doesn't really do them any favors, because people complain when it takes forever for them to come out. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Like, I like the rage mechanic. Seems pretty cool. Yeah, like, I mean, maybe they'll respond to the feedback, because I remember saying, I was watching, what's his name? Basically the head of that game, and the other ukulele games as well, like, basically the head of the studio. Gavin Price, is that his name? I think it is. Yeah, that sounds about right. But he was, like, saying that they don't really want to do, like, a Diddy Kong Racing, because it's, like, basically a very expensive, like, menu, you know? Like, you could just fit the entirety of Diddy Kong Racing into, like, a menu, but I feel like that kind of gets rid of the, you know, the vibe of the game and, like, the adventure aspect of it. It's cool that, like, all the races and stuff are, like, in individual doors that you have to, like, go into in this hub world, and that's pretty cool. Like, not that many kart racers have done that at all. And more should have, like, campaign modes like that, like bosses, and I think Mario Kart DS kind of had that, but, like, man, more racing games should be like that. I was hoping that, like, Mario Kart World would just completely, like, would change the game when it comes to kart racing and, like, adventuring through the, you know, tracks and stuff, but, like, I just don't think it really did much in that regard. Like, I don't know. That's another game. There's just a lot of, like, little, you know, what is it, P buttons? What are they called? Like the P switches? Yeah. That you can do challenges, and you can find little stamps in every world, or not in every world, sorry, in every track. But I don't know, like, it just kind of seems like, hey, we have this big open world, let's just fill in stuff that we can do pretty easily. Let's just bulk the game up and not have, like, a story element to it, or, like, a mission type. I don't know, it just feels kind of lazy to me, but I wanted more out of that game. It's a pretty good game, though, but I didn't feel the vibes too much of it. I don't think it's an $80 game, by the way. Like, GTA 6 is the same price. That's just crazy to me. That game should not be $80. I'm sorry. It has a lot of content, but, like, no. No. Like, I feel like when GTA 6 comes out, and it, like, completely, you know, revolutionizes, like, the gaming industry when it comes to, like, I don't know, maybe not, but maybe it's gonna be it's gonna be 30 FPS, and it's gonna take fucking forever to load, like, certain areas, but, You know, if that game is what it set out to be like, man, people that might hurt the Switch a lot, because like they're gonna be like, why am I paying $80 for a fucking Mario Kart game when I'm paying $80 for GTA 6 and it's like one of the best games ever made, you know? I don't know. I think they've kind of learned though, because of hardware prices, to like kind of lower the prices of their games. Like Star Fox, I think is 50 digital, so. And then like I think that new Yoshi game was 50, and then I think their new stuff is also going to be 50 digital. So. Well, I don't know. Who knows how much Ocarina of Time is going to be, but we'll see. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, with how much it's taken to develop, and just like from what I've seen from the trailers and like the graphics and stuff, like it looks phenomenal. Like it looks crazy. Will it actually run like that on day one? Who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. Those could just be cutscenes, and not, you know, we haven't really seen any actual gameplay yet, by the way. It is kind of exclusively been cutscenes. That's kind of scary, but well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Gaming costs are actually just vibes, yeah, honestly. Pretty much. It's like, oh, Mario Kart big game, $80. They know they can sell a lot of Mario Karts, so they're just like, oh yeah, we could juice up the price because people love this game and love this franchise. So I don't think it's like necessarily like a nothing burger open world, but I wish you could explore. Like I wish it would have been cool if you kind of had to like explore the map to find the tracks, you know, like they didn't just give you the entire map to look at from the beginning. Like it would be cool if it was kind of like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where like you don't really know where you're going and you have to like kind of explore and then find, you know, like the Sheikah Towers to plot out the map and figure out where you're going and stuff like that. It would have been cool if that was kind of what Mario Kart World was. That element would have been really nice, where you're basically exploring brand new areas. You're like, oh my god, like imagine you had no idea what any of the tracks were, and you're like, oh my god, wait, this is I don't know, Koopa Beach from Super Mario Kart or whatever. You're like, oh my god, I found Koopa Beach. I didn't even know it was in the game. Like, that would have been really cool, but the game kind of just gives you all the tracks, and you're like, okay, cool, I know where all the tracks are, and I can kind of figure out my way because I can teleport everywhere. That's the lame part about it. Like, it would have been cool if you could explore, you know, like, it was, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just saying, like, that should have been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I explaining that correctly? Am I describing? Because I have Mario Kart World on here. It's like right over here. I haven't played in a while, but there it is. And then all my damn... I have 2 N64 versions. Actually, 3. I have 3. This is the Japanese one. I could also have the mature Japanese one as well, but... No. I could have 4 N64 versions on here. That'd be crazy. With like over like 200 games. I guess 200 versions of pretty much like the same game, but I don't know. I think I definitely prefer Mario Kart World now over 8. But it's like not out of me, like, I don't know, I'm just like not really excited about the game compared to like Mario Kart 8. I don't know. Like, I'm just playing it because I'm used to it now. That's like the only reason why I'm playing World. I don't think there's like anything in World that is like, oh my god, I love this game. I love how it feels compared to 8, you know? So, that's just how I feel. Like, I could probably pop open Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and feel fine playing it and have fun with, Mario Kart's more of a multiplayer game, so I feel like the fun levels are the exact same between games. Nothing's like that much better. Nothing's like improved. I'm partial to Mario Kart 64. I don't like Mario Kart 64. I think, excuse me, Mario Kart didn't get good until the Wii version. um, maybe that's just me though. I didn't really grow up playing Mario Kart 64 either, so it just feels really jank. And I'm not honestly the biggest fan of Double Dash either, but I mean I fuck with it, but it's not like my go-to, like if someone was like, okay, here's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, here's Mario Kart Wii, here's Mario Kart Double Dash, I would pick Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in a fucking heartbeat. So I just think Mario Kart 64 is so underdeveloped compared to Diddy Kong Racing that it's just like kind of a, I don't know. I'm not gonna say a joke because it's still a pretty good game. It's just like it is like one of the most popular games on the fucking platform too. It's like I think the third highest selling game, maybe even second highest selling game. I don't even know. I remember it's like basically top 3. I know it's in that realm because I know Mario's first. Mario 64 is number 1, and then it's either like GoldenEye or like Mario Kart 64, I think. And like Smash is up there too. Yeah. And like the like the graphics and like the technical capabilities, I guess, of like Mario Kart 64 versus Diddy Kong Racing. Like Diddy Kong Racing has 3D characters, it has much more developed maps, not a lot of billboard sprites. Like Mario Kart 64 has a ton of billboard sprites, but Diddy Kong Racing barely has any. And I will say it does suffer from lag because of that, but I do think it's just an overall, like, better looking game. I think Rare just fucking knew how to make shit look good with the vertex shading on N64 compared to Nintendo. They just didn't do any of that. They just kind of did, like, raw textures, which didn't really look that too great. And the colors, honestly, like, Star Fox 64 and Ocarina of Time, like, color-wise, kind of look gritty and I don't know. I think if Rare did the art, like the texturing and stuff in those games, they would look 10 times better and would be considered more technically impressive. Alright, I need to get back in. Again, I'm so juiced up on caffeine right now, I cannot fucking focus. So I apologize if I'm not doing a lot of runs today. Did Diddy Kong Racing come out like 2 years after Mario Kart 64? I don't think it did. No, I think Diddy Kong Racing came out the same year. I think it actually came out before, right? Diddy Kong Racing came out in 97. And Mario Kart 8, or not Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 64 came out, I think in 97 as well, but it was like at the end of the year. Yeah, so technically Mario Kart 64 came out in 97 because the Japanese version came out in 97. And then the international versions came out in 98. I think it was like January of 98. Kind of like this game where it was released in 2000 in its local markets, and then internationally it was released in 2001. So, because this game came out in November, so, of 2000. All right, let's get going with another run. Sorry about that. I do think a lot of games are like that, though. Especially the older titles, like on NES and SNES. They came out like the international versions came out like a year later. Is worse for competitive multiplayer? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Fucking hell. Let's see, what potion did I get? Did I get red? Is it worth resetting? No! Dude, it's fucking green. Fucking green! Yeah, I really hope they release Diddy Kong Racing, though, on NSO. It's like the last game that I feel like most people want on the service. Except for, like, Smash. Smash is the other one. But I think Smash is probably going to be the next game after DK. Because it was leaked, right? I think it was leaked that it was supposed to come out. But who knows, maybe they'll do like a Pokemon thing where they just release it by itself. So that people just buy it instead of the subscription. Because they know it's a little bit too valuable to like just have on NSO. It's like trying to like put Melee on. That's not a. I should have jumped. It's kind of trying to put like Melee on GameCube. That game is like pretty popular for it to just be on NSO. Damn, I got fucking pushed back. Ugh. Disgusting. Which way am I gonna be facing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ugh. Really bad blue. Wait, no, was it blue or green? No, it was blue, right? I don't even fucking remember, dude. I'm just so dead right now. Yeah, Smash is a popular video game, some people say. Allegedly, it's a popular video game. It's not like it's one of the highest grossing franchises of all time. Nah, I don't know about that. I honestly wonder how much money they made off of Smash DLC. Because that kind of juices up the... Because a lot of people bought Smash on Switch, but how many people actually bought the DLC? The only DLC I bought for Smash was the Banjo DLC. I didn't buy the passes or whatever, the fighter pass. I just bought Banjos, I think I got Piranha Plant for free though, because I was like an early adopter of the game or something. Piranha Plant's pretty fun to play, although from what I've been told, he's kind of bad, but... Man, we need a new Smash game for Switch too. It was just so hype in directs, like, anticipating, like, what new fighter was gonna be announced and shit, like... It honestly... spiced up a lot of directs, like, that were pretty mid. It was just, like, kind of fun to have an announcement in there, and it kind of, like, brought up the score of a lot of directs. Have I tried the new K64 Recomp? I don't think so. I don't even... Is that public yet? I thought it was, thought it was still being worked on. Or are you, like, asking if I got it early? Like, no, I haven't, so... Oh, are you talking about the one that's like apparently vibe coded or something? I haven't played that one either. I know there's like 2 of them. Like, I don't honestly have like a huge problem with vibe coding, but like if you just don't know how to program and you're vibe coding, like that's kind of where the problem is. I feel. And if you're like just constantly relying on AI, that's kind of where it will turn into slop. That's kind of my mindset on it. I have kind of like a more moderate view on it. But I definitely think it like helps with the tiny things, like just the really redundant coding, but just like using it for the entire project is just no, don't do that. That's pretty lame. Yeah. Like honestly, and it like teaching you, like it's a really good like teacher as well, I think. Like you don't necessarily need to just use it to like make code. You could let it teach you how to write code, but I know that's kind of controversial in the programming sphere, in the software engineer sphere, but. I don't know. I'm just not, I don't have the mindset of like, okay, AI bad, you know, like completely bad. Like I see the use of it, and I think it has use. Is it entirely good? No. Oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, there is just a lot of like of just redundant stuff that like I get that AI could do. Like very simple like setting up certain stuff, but like again, just completely relying on AI is not the way you should be coding at all. I think that's pretty stupid. But I'm just not like completely anti-AI. You know what I mean? So. And I think it's honestly because I'm maybe younger too, like a lot of the people I've talked to about AI that don't really like it are a little bit older and or I don't know. Maybe it's just like a generational divide. But I've talked to some people that are around my age and yeah, they don't like it either, so like I don't know. It's a touchy subject, but you know. Like I don't think it's gonna like revolutionize the fucking world or anything. Like I mean I like maybe, but I don't know. Maybe. Who fucking knows? I think a lot of people are gonna be losing their jobs, so. And that's not gonna be good. It's gonna be a shock to the economy and shit, so. It already has kind of been. A lot of people have been laid off. And honestly, oh my god, it's kind of hard to find like a lot of entry-level positions in the career field I'm in, like cybersecurity, because a lot of it now is automated with AI. So that's also like something that's just kind of annoying to deal with. There's not as many jobs now, so it becomes more and more competitive. Like I've applied to probably over like 200 fucking like entry-level jobs, and it's just like 75% of them ghost me, 25% of them just say, hey, you know, we've selected somebody else or whatever, so they just have more experience and what you kind of need. What happened to GGM where I lost 11 seconds? I've just been talking too much. I don't even really know what's going on. I'm not even paying attention to like what my pace is. Anyway, so maybe I just need to shut the fuck up and lock the fuck in. Alright. That was so close. I just had some really bad hand movement there. It was close to 94. I need to get 95, dude. I've never gotten a 95 in a run yet, I don't think. But yeah, I mean,